Welcome back to another episode of Keeping It Real with Blena. So today I want to talk about something very, very interesting. You know what we'll do? We'll talk about relationship here, we'll talk about lifestyle, we'll talk about faith. Sometimes we even combine the three of them. So today I want to talk about how truthful should I be to my partner. First, I want us to understand that trusting somebody comes with honesty. Trusting somebody comes with honesty. Which is why when you're ready to settle in an healthy relationship, you have to be willing to tell yourself that yes, I am now ready to be truthful. Remember what they say about trust. Once trust is broken, there's nothing you can do about it. It's difficult. Which is why I say people when they cheat on their partner, some don't really forgive anymore, they just break up. Some women forgive, some men forgive and they stay. But have you ever asked yourself, how does the relationship flows after that? Have you ever asked yourself, how does it really flow after that? Breaking of trust. So let's go back to our topic of today. It says, how truthful should you be to your spouse? Most I've heard of men say things like, I don't tell my partner the truth. There's some things that should just ask me, I just say it like that because I don't want to offend anybody. It's not a common for women too. So no, I'd not tell my man anything. If I tell him now, it will be, it might feel bad. That is where you will getting it wrong. That's the number one place you start getting it wrong. Being truthful in a relationship is a must. It's paramount. I'll tell you why. For an instance, your partner cooks food for you. Yeah. She makes a meal and she brings it to the table. Apparently that meal is not delicious. Let's not just paint it. It's not probably is over salty or it's not okay at all. I know you love her so much. Then the next thing she has the food. You go, oh my God, it's so yummy. I never knew you know how to cook this much. Yes, you okay. You've not hurt her. She's happy. Yes, she's glad you like it. In fact, she's now motivated to do more. To go to the kitchen and make more of that food for you. But the truth is, even as you didn't hurt her, you're causing greater damage. What do I mean by that? What if that particular day or a day after, your friends come over, whether you invited them or not? You know, we have those kind of friends sometimes, and they say they are hungry. Your partner goes to the kitchen and cook and brings the food. What would you do in that scenario? What would you that way you can't tell her not to cook. You can't tell your friend not to be hungry. He is already hungry and she has to cook. And she brings that kind of meal, your friend sits the meal. What kind of look will your friend give to you? Do you think you telling your friend that station that I know her food is not good, but I just have to tell her the best thing so that she will not feel bad? Your friend will even be upset with you. What am I trying to say to this topic? If your partner brings a food that is not okay, you appreciate her effort because you know here on our channel we do things the way they're supposed to be done. You appreciate her effort and you tell her that this food you did well, but in my honest opinion, the salt is too much, or I feel the rice is too soft. So maybe next time, please reduce the water so the rice is okay. You give her the honest review because it's going to help her. You see that next time she brings or she prepares that kind of meal, she will take that your advice into consideration. She will be better instead of you hiding her fault. Instead of you covering her fault, it does more damage. It does more damage. Your man has finished dressing up. Maybe he's not the type that, has that very high fashion sense. He has just put on what he feels like is okay for him. And when it comes out, unfortunately for him or for you, the colors are not okay. These are colors that when he steps out, people might be laughing or people might say, what is this one wearing? And you know that it's not okay. He asks you, of course he will ask you, how do I look? The next thing you go, oh, you look good, you look good. No, don't do that. If that man step out of the door, or when he gets to the gathering is going, so people will mock at him. And some people will even tell you that guy, they'll tell him to his face, guy, don't wear this kind of thing, it's not okay. How do you think he will feel? Knowing fully well he asked you in the house how he was looking, he said he's okay because you don't want to offend him. Now he has been embarrassed outside. So when your partner asks you something, be honest and give them honest reviews. It actually helps them to improve. I don't think this top will go well with this pants. I don't really think this top will go well with this trouser. Maybe we should change the pants to maybe blue so it fits the red and the shirt, and it's more beautiful. I feel that's what I feel. In a loving way, no, you never know how to dress. And you as big as you never know how to dress, and you call yourself a man. No, no, no. Remember, in our previous talk, we talk about things you say. You have to be very careful. No, you say it lovingly. I can just say, you know what, let's just go together so we'll pick together. Let's see what works with what. That way, even when you're not there, he thinks about you and he's like, she's a good girl. Or she thinks about you and said, he's a good man. So, how truthful should you be to your spouse? Try your best to be truthful. 100. Remember, the many insecurities women face today in relationship, it is because of what the men do mostly. I'm not saying it's only women that can be insecure. Even men sometimes can be insecure. And if that's the case, that is because you have put your partner in a state where they're not insecure. They're no longer secured in what people call a relationship. They're not. You don't like the way your partner is dressing. Instead of you to tell her or probably get some things and say, I like you to wear this thing for me at home or when we're going out, in a loving way, you start telling her that, why don't you dress don't you see how Choma is dressing? Why don't you go and learn how to dress for man? You start comparing her. Don't you see how your mates are making their hair? Start comparing her. You don't know what you're doing. She start feeling in her heart that, maybe you're start looking at Choma here now. No. If your partner is dressing in a kind of way that you don't like, you can get things that you want her to wear. Things that obviously you ask if she's comfortable with. You get it for her. Or you take her shopping. Hey, let's go shopping. Take her shopping. I'm not saying you should take 1 million naira. According to your budget. If you should just go and get 2 tops, 2 trousers, 2 gowns, anything small is fine. And that way you can even help her suggest. If she says, how do I live? I don't think this color is okay. I don't think this gown is okay. What do people talk about it? You pick something that you like and assume that she's comfortable with. At the end of the day, everybody is happy. So if you want an healthy relationship, if you want a relationship to be successful, apparently leading to marriage, or if you want your marriage to continue to blossom, abstain from what is called white lie. If I tell her the truth, she will be hurt. Don't say that. Remember that someday you cannot hide your life forever. When she knows of this white lie you're talking about, don't be so bad that she might even leave you for that thing you call a white lie. Yes, he might leave you for that thing you call a white lie. Everything that you do in every single milestone in your relationship, you guys should be open. That's where communication comes in. If you went out and you made a mistake, the person your partner should hear from should be you. Should be you. Was there cases where, for example, men has been drugged and maybe taken advantage of, but because they were not able to bring themselves out to tell their partner, they leave it, and that person start blackmailing the hell out of them. Imagine he came and he said, see what happened, I'm sorry, I was not in my right sense. Yes, but she has known. She'll be hurt, but she has known. And people cannot start working out or thinking of what you should do about that kind of situation. It's not always cheating. That time it's even a place of work. Maybe under pressure, you did something that is wrong. You tell your spouse. Because sometimes some people are just hard to make sure they get your downfall. It is where your partner is that they want to start saying the wrong things that you have done. Imagine when they start talking, your spouse already know. Your partner already know. You're not even bothered. That is what open communication in the relationship can do for you. So if you're on that table, there's always lying. Remember, your wife or your partner might not know that you're lying. You're deceiving yourself first of all. But one day, you can't hide it. You can't just hide the lie forever. No, you can't hide the lie forever. A day is coming that she will know. And when she knows, it might even be worse. It would have been better you told her the truth. So the truth is bitter, but it's always better and easier. Yes, it is easier, but now I already know. Imagine somebody that was coming to a relationship. You want to date a girl. You know you have a child. Or you want to date a guy. You know you have given birth. You're a single mom. You say, no, this one, now I'm looking at this guy. If I tell this guy will leave me. So what do you think will happen when he knows later that you're a single mom? If he wants to leave, even if he's married to you, he will still divorce you if he wants to divorce you. So in other words, it's better for you to always come forward with those kind of things. Who wants to love you will love you. Whether you're a single mother of 5, of 10, it doesn't concern them. They are loving you and they are loving you for you. Loving your kids as well. They just want you to be upfront with it. If you know you don't have to tell the truth. Or because you want to keep a man, you want to keep a woman, so you keep lying. Those lies will eventually catch up with you. And it's not going to end well. So if I'm answering that question, how truthful should I be to my partner? Try your human best by the grace of God to be 100% truthful to your spouse, to your partner. That way, the relationship is blossoming, the relationship is beautiful, it's healthy, there's nothing to hide. Sometimes you see, let's talk about phone, for example, passwords. Yeah, it's good to have passwords on your phone, but you know, I can tell where you go to tomorrow. You know, strangers and some strangers that are very nosy, they want to see everything. But saying that me and my partner were open to ourselves, they wouldn't hide anything, but you don't know your password. That'll be a topic for another day. So at this point, we've come to today's topic that says, how truthful should I be to my spouse? And I hope we're able to learn a thing or two from today. So till I come your way next time, please keep practicing to be truthful in your relationship. Remember, people around you are observing the way you live. If it's in a marriage, your children are learning honesty from you. So I've come to the end of today's topic. How truthful can you be to your spouse? I appreciate if you can please subscribe if you're not done already. Hit on the notification bell so whenever we upload our videos like this, you'll be among the first persons to be notified. Have a nice day and see you in my next video. Bye.